Hello everyone, this is Maite Daniel from Masai Mara. I want to call upon people of the world about climate change, which has been a factor all across the world, and Masai Mara is not an exception. We are directly affected by climate change, and therefore I want to sensitize communities living within the Bavasan of Masai Mara and along the Masai Mara ecosystem that biodiversity is very important, and therefore there is a need for incorporation of livelihoods and conservation within the Mara for a sustainable tomorrow of the next 50 or 100 years. And therefore there is a great need for a shift of paradigm on how things are done, especially this one goes to most of the pastoralist communities living within the Mara ecosystem and within the northern rangelands, that there is a need for us to shift and take up the lifestyles, that alternative ways of livelihoods, so that we are able to incorporate conservation and livelihood. Because anybody being a champion of conservation, if you do not incorporate livelihoods and conservation, then there's no sustainable future. Of course, improved livelihoods and enhanced conservation is what is going to take us to a better future, and therefore we really need a lot more. So I want to call upon the conservation champions and activists in the conservation paradigm to make sure that they take part in this, and making sure that there is great involvement, participation of landowners, participation of stakeholders, so that we create capacity and awareness on the need for change of lifestyles, especially in the Mara and in the northern rangelands. We all understand that the Mara holds 25% of Kenya wildlife, but again, the Masai Mara itself has a lot of threats. One of them being, of course, an effect to the climate change, now being not an exception across the world. And because of the introduction of the carbon credit, which is a great role by MMWCA and the Northern Rangeland Trust, I want to call upon people, the landowners in the Mara, that and the conservationists in the Mara, that the carbon credit plan and program is a very sustainable program which is going to lead us moving into the future, because a carbon credit, of course, brings it out a virtue and a fact of sustainable conservation moving to the future. So I think it's very important for a youth, of course. So speaking in the capacity of the youth, there is a need for us to sensitize communities and, of course, to get aware, to be capacity build, and get involved in conservation issues, ranging from representation, participation, and involvement in all matters that pertain conservation, because we are the next landowners. And again, to the current actors of conservation, youth need, of course, a capacity building. They need a lot of awareness. They need a great involvement in participation and representation, because these are the people that are going to be landowners tomorrow. Otherwise, if we don't do that, then I think we are facing a challenge in future. So on behalf of the youth of the Mara, I want also to call upon all the landowners and, of course, the pastoral communities. I understand most of them are living within rangelands and living within the ecosystems that need a lot of conservation. That please, let's take up a change of lifestyle, let's take up a change of paradigm, which has just come as a result of climate change. And by so doing, I think we are going to have a sustainable future. Thank you.